Today, we stand at a crossroads. Education, the bedrock of any thriving nation, is facing challenges that threaten its very foundation. We are asked, can we in good conscience call ourselves a prosperous nation while failing to provide our children with the knowledge and skills they need to navigate the complexities of the 21st century? Can we truly claim progress while clinging to outdated, inaccurate narratives that erase and marginalize entire communities? The answer is a resounding no. An educated citizenry is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the engine that drives innovation, fuels economic growth, and fosters civic engagement. It is the bedrock upon which a just and equitable society is built. Yet, our current public school system too often falls short. Curricula riddled with gaps and inaccuracies fail to provide a comprehensive understanding of our past and present, leaving our students ill-equipped to grapple with the challenges they face. Access, especially for marginalized communities, remains uneven, perpetuating cycles of inequality and leaving many voices unheard. Additionally, our current educational systems fail to embrace continuous learning and adaptation. As our global society advances further and further into the future, our younger generations are expected to achieve higher standards than ever before. Yet, our current educational standards are still decades behind where they should be. If we want our younger generations to think critically and lead the world with complex ideologies, we need to start building that foundation at a young age. First, let us acknowledge the cracks in the foundation. Eurocentric narratives, whitewashed history, and the erasure of diverse perspectives have no place in a curriculum that seeks truth and understanding. We must actively seek out and incorporate the voices of those who have been silenced for too long. Recently, in Florida, a bill was passed causing a class on African American history to be banned from public school education. This bill blocked thousands of students from accessing crucial information about a large part of history. It is decisions like these from our lawmakers that halt the progress of our nation, perpetuating the growing erosion of trust in our institutions. Additionally, we need to empower our educators. Teachers are the architects of our future. We must provide them with the resources, support, and professional development opportunities that they deserve. Their passion, dedication, and expertise are the fuel that will propel our children forward. Teacher salaries often start very low and grow as they progress in experience and maturity in their profession. But this means it takes many years for a teacher to earn a livable wage in many states. And this has caused a drastic decrease in new teachers as the years progress. According to the Economic Policy Institute, the teacher pay penalty, or the gap between the weekly wages of teachers and that of college graduates working in other professions, grew to a record 26.4% in 2022, an increase from the 23.5% in 2021. In 1996, the pay gap was only 6.1%. In the end, most of the noticeable problems in our school districts can be traced back to a lack of funding. Whether it can be seen in the lack of materials in classrooms or in the low wages of teachers, causing fewer and fewer people to choose education as a career path. The American education system, despite its immense potential, is crippled by a $150 billion annual underfunding gap, robbing millions, particularly those from low-income and minority communities, of a shot at a quality education. A study done by the Local Control Funding Formula showed that when high-need school districts in California were given more funding, the students in those districts performed much better on standardized testing than they had done previous to the bump in funding. By giving our schools more funding, we are ensuring that students have access to a quality education by providing livable wages for teachers and proper materials for our classrooms. These factors will help our education system properly prepare our future generations for life after high school. Let us harness the power of collaboration. Parents, communities, educators, policymakers, and students, we all have a role to play in building a better future. Let us break down the walls, foster open dialogue, and work together to create a curriculum that reflects our shared values and aspirations. This is not merely an educational imperative, it is a moral one. We owe it to our students, to ourselves, and to the generations that will follow, to leave them with a legacy of knowledge and commitment to the truth. Let us not be remembered as the generation that failed to educate, but as the one that dared to dream, to build, and to illuminate the path towards a brighter future. Thank you.